Alright everyone, let us move on to the next topic, BW on HANA. What is BW on HANA? Why does it make a difference? So far what we have learned is we have SAP BW system, right? SAP BW system sitting on a traditional database, traditional or classical database. We have seen this in this particular training for so long, right? We have learned what are info objects, what are master data, what is master data, what is transaction data, info objects, DSOs, info cubes, and all those things, how to load data into SAP BW system, okay, how the data gets saved, all these things we have seen so far. Now the next topic, and very important topic, the reason I call this important is because this is what is happening in the market these days, right? If you look at the job requirements, you will see BW on HANA migration or BW on HANA modeling, right? All these requirements are coming up in the market. So that is why I call this as very important topic, because you will see what are the kind of activities that will be there when you are moving from BW on traditional database to SAP BW on HANA. Okay, so what we have seen so far is we have seen what is SAP BW, how does SAP BW behave on a traditional database, what are the different objects that we create and all those things, right? And then we have looked at the HANA database, architecture of HANA database, what is HANA Studio, what is data provisioning, what is a little bit of introduction into HANA information modeling. So we have seen all those things. Okay, now we will see the migration from SAP BW on traditional database to SAP BW on HANA database. So what are the plus points, what are the incentives for customers to move from SAP BW on a traditional database or a classic database into SAP BW on HANA? So we have to understand all these things. All right. So if you see in the market, there are several type of projects. One major project that you can see is SAP BW on HANA migration projects, right? You will see obviously all these learnings we are doing, all these courses that we are taking is to map our skill set to what is available in the market, and this is one of the major job opportunity that is available in the market, SAP BW on HANA migration. So what does that mean? As I said, a customer has been has implemented SAP BW and has been running on Oracle database, and he has been live for 7 years, 8 years, something like that, long period. So you cannot get rid of the BW system. Okay, so BW system is sitting on the Oracle. Now SAP has sold HANA to the customer. So I want to get rid of this Oracle. I want to bring in HANA database. Customer wants to bring in HANA database. That is where a consultant or architect, SAP BW on HANA solution migration architect or migration consultant, they come into picture in replacing Oracle database or any other database to HANA database for SAP BW system. Okay, that is what we are going to see, how things change. What are the things that will change when SAP BW goes into HANA? Okay, but before that we have to understand some new features on HANA, new features for SAP BW on HANA. Okay, new features for SAP BW on HANA. Meaning, why a customer will go to HANA? Why a customer who has implemented BW and who has been living with a traditional database for 7 years wants to move to HANA? We have to understand that, right? SAP has provided a lot many new features. Okay, many new features. First and foremost, SLT. We have seen SLT in detail, right? SLT, SAP Landscape Transforms. This gives real-time data replication into HANA database. Right? We have seen this. This SLT provides real-time data replication into HANA database. Okay. So with this, customers can move operational reporting to SAP BW. Operational reporting. What is operational reporting? Operational reporting is a report or a reporting methodology which is used for day-to-day operations. Okay. So for example, I'm in warehouse and I want to see how many orders I have, for which material I have more orders, which ones do I have to pick and pack, right? These are some of the reports. This is a department where people want to see reports, live reports. What is my current status, right? What is my current availability of this particular product? Can I fulfill this order right now or not? Availability of a product, or which orders? Okay, this order here has to be processed now, and what are the materials that I have to pick up? Where are this material located? Right. So how is my processing today? How have I done my shipments? So all these things are real-time reports. Okay. For this we need real-time reports. Okay. And for these operations or for these real-time reports, ECC was being used. Okay. These reports will slow down the performance of the ECC system. Okay. For that purpose, now SAP has provided SLT using which data can be replicated in real time to HANA database. Okay. And since BW is a reporting tool, operational reporting can be moved to BW. Okay. One major reason why SAP BW can be moved. SAP customers move from SAP BW on traditional database to SAP BW on HANA. Okay. Now, information modeling. Information modeling is one more reason why customers move from SAP BW on traditional database to HANA. So let us see, if I want to, in a traditional world, okay, in the old world before HANA, okay, we have SAP BW, okay, we have SAP BW, we have Oracle database, let's say, right? So in this case, if I want to look at the data in here, as a technical person, I can go to the data dictionary and look at the data. Correct? I can go to the data dictionary, SC11, SC16, whatever it could be, and look at the data in Oracle database. Okay, or I can use a reporting tool and look at the data. Reporting tool and look at the data. Correct? Now SAP BW on HANA changes this concept altogether. SAP BW on HANA database. Okay. This will change the concept of reporting or data validation or looking at the data completely. Okay. You can look at this data using reporting tools. Okay, you can still look at the data using data dictionary at the application level, and SAP has provided one more tool called HANA Studio. I learned about HANA Studio, right? HANA Studio, using which you can look into the data directly in HANA database. Right? This particular feature was not made available till now. Okay, imagine going into the database. Here, if you had to go into the database, you have to log into the Oracle database, which only system administrators or database administrators would get that access. But now, HANA Studio, using HANA Studio, as a developer, you and me, okay, can create some information model and look at the data. Look at the data and create information models. Okay, information models. So this is one more flexibility. This gives more flexibility to the users. Flexibility to developers as well as users. Okay, this is one more factor for reason why this particular customers are moving from SAP traditional SAP on traditional BW on traditional database to HANA database. Okay, more features. Consume combined data from different sources. Combine data from different sources. So we have SAP ECC system, we have traditional databases, legacy databases, etc. We can combine the data from different sources seamlessly using information modelings, using information models. Okay, so meaning virtualization. Okay, more virtualization. More virtualization, meaning the data footprint is becoming less and less. In traditional databases, in old databases, we were storing data more number of times. Like for example, as I told you in my previous classes, the staging layer, the corporate memory layer, the integration layer, LSA architecture. So now we are moving to LSA++ architecture, right? I'll explain LSA++ in the next classes. Okay, LSA++ architecture is inclined more towards more virtualization and less storage of data. Okay, more virtualization and less storage of data. So we have to understand what LSA++ is. Okay, so those things are available. And last but not the least, field-based modeling. Field-based modeling, meaning we do not need info objects anymore. Okay, SAP has provided something called advanced DSO and OpenODS view. OpenODS views, right? So these objects which will also help in virtualization, which will also help in implementation of LSA++ architecture. Also, they provide field-based modeling, meaning you do not need info object anymore. You can do like, you do it in a SAP report or SAP ABAP dictionary. You create a table and, you create a report on the table, right? Similar, you create a model based on the fields directly that are available in the source. You don't have to create an info object. Okay, so these are some of the reasons why customers are going from BW on HANA, and this is what we are going to learn in this particular course. What are the different new objects? What are the changes that are going to happen when we move from SAP BW on traditional database to SAP BW on HANA? So what are the migration strategies? What are the migration strategies that we're going to implement? Migration strategies. Right? We'll start with migration strategies, and then we will go to changes in objects. Changes in objects, like for example, existing DSOs. Okay, and then info queues, and then info objects. So what are the changes that come in here? We have to convert the existing objects to the new in-memory optimized objects. Okay, all those things we will learn. Then we will see new objects. New objects like composite providers, transient providers, right? The composite providers, transient providers, hybrid providers. Okay, we will see all these things in the future classes. All right. Okay.